Before we understood all of this scientifically, different cultures in the world understood all this information very intuitively. And it's super fascinating how they took all this information and made music out of it. Now, if you look at Western classical music, they picked some notes from a scale and tried to stack them together. And they found that some notes sounded good together, whereas others created tension or dissonance. And from that exploration came the concept of harmony. Now imagine an orchestra with instruments in different frequency ranges playing different notes together, invoking a sense of consonance and dissonance that those notes create. That's essentially Western classical music. They went very deep into the concept of harmony or how notes sounded when they played together. Now in several other cultures, which includes Indian classical music, the approach was a little different. Instead of stacking the notes from a scale together, the emphasis was on moving between them. In effect, finding out different ways of how they sounded when played or sung one after the other. Take the notes of a minor scale which we explored earlier. On the piano, in the scale of G, it sounds like this. Now a Carnatic raga which essentially contains these same notes is called Natabhairavi, and to sing that for us we have my dear friend Arya Dayal.
Sariga ma pa ni sa sa ni dha pa ma ga re sa.
Now that was just the Arohana and Avarohana of the scale, which means up and down the notes. And even that sounds so much different than just playing those notes on the piano. The reason is that the essence of a raga is not just a selection of notes, it's also how each of those notes are sung and how to move between those notes. Now to really express a raga, you cannot get away with just singing the notes of a scale. You have to sing those notes in a particular way. Here's Arya again with an alapana of the same raga, which is essentially a proper exploration of what that raga is. So now it becomes very obvious. A scale and a raga are both ways of identifying notes within an octave, but a raga framework takes it so much further in terms of melodic information. It includes ideas on how to sing each note and how to move between those notes and characteristic melodic phrases of that particular raga. Whereas Western classical music took the idea of notes in a scale and stacked them together to explore the concept of harmony in great detail.